Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, like I'm kin to you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. They be mad when I 10 to you. That's what the pay like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These, I son them like it's daylight. These wanna know what it's like. What it's like, yo, what it's like, yo. They wanna know what it's like, yo. All this ice is like snow. Get kimonos and let's fly to Tokyo. Pretty, pretty, please, baby, won't you have this for me?
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his first pass is incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Kevon Seymour. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man right side is Shark. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Back to throw here. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. The This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Detroit!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. It's Coleman here. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Detroit! Leopard!
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. They'll try and run. Freeman. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They give it off here to the tight end. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. From the end zone, Newton. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they will finally get him down up at the 42-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Newton rolling to his right, and he fins him off. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Newton. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. not worried about the one play.
He's got a man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 91 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a second.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tack McKinley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Third and long. It's Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Dontari Poe with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding room to the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
There's no way you can pause that.
No, I can't, what's going on?
It's like someone poured an aquarium onto the floor and it's the thing mom just bought
Alongside
has
Charles
water
Davis,
damage on the
Brandon
bottom.
Gordon, it's the
There's,
Falcons
like, water
in
with
possession
the
to
cord.
begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here.
Yeah.
In the
First
tent
down.
I don't understand what the fuck happened. It's like someone fucking took like 3 buckets of water and fucking poured them on the floor.
In the room?
Yes. I mean,
They'll look to throw here. And finding the tight end Hooper. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down.
Is the tank leaky?
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for
Is the window open?
routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Freeman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Okay, I think it's the beautiful.
To throw on second
I
down
don't
is
have
Newton.
any proof, but I don't know what else it could be.
This one is intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
The team's turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looks like one of those guys.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw. Now he's flushed out left. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll go with a keeper. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, Newton. Flush to his right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically,
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Newton. And that's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown. Devin Funchess, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make it 24-7. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he will find his man on the outside. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a big 6 for a Panther touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Gano the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. That'll be taken in the end zone. And an alley to run. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Hey. 20.
Newton now to throw. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
All right, here we go. 3, 19.
Freeman again.
How do you block 21 seconds, bro?
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Hurry up, here we go. 3, 19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
He'll look to throw. He goes underneath to Freeman. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Leopard. Leopard.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And Bryant's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. They're really excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And the Panthers coming out now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for the Panthers. And even 40 yards. Now Newton on 1st down. Space to run past the 20. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That one goes for 24 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there, taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that will shave one more off this lead. Gano out to kick this one away. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help them in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Leopard!
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Now, a nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
20.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bird. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. On 1st down, it's Newton. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Newton again. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again is Newton. 20, and he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They give them 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. Forced out to his left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano out to kick this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy is probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now it's Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Back to throw, Newton. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So the attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it breaks
Oh my
up.
fucking god.
Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set them up with golden field position. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. They toss to Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Here's Bryant for the extra point. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this lap.
Under pressure, they got him again. Ted McKinley in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now it's Newton. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you've got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what a great year they had. Let's face it, when it's all said and done, they were one of 8 teams left with a chance to get to and win the Super Bowl. That's a pretty darn good season.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Yes, I caught National and Match event. She did it again,
got the figure.
I defeated my fears, soaked the towel in my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to follow my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost I give on my dues, never got to talk to a shit like you. I've been feeling like you 50 months. We eat all the rich kids. All these wishing he was done. Who you trying to get a piece of gum? Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm a be praying for y'all when I'm praying for y'all. Like a lot of kids in this kid. I hate a dude with no plans. Now I'm used to get near. Oh, my ex, I'm in. Cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your miss Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. Wakanda swagger, I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda, y'all are wasting our time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine. The gun is the calling for days. I get it out different ways. And the one is the raise. None of my people are patient. Feeling like we on a vacation. Getting all rotation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix of Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. Freaking sick, I need a pad of walls. I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. You just wanna have a paddock on with a watch face with little dragon balls. Look, you don't need me either. All I need is this. No poker eyes, and I get also polite. You be the man in your city. I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man in your city. I'ma be the man of my country. The gun is the calling for days. I get it in all different ways. The one is the raise. None of my people are patient. We feel like we on a vacation. Get more invitation. The gun is the calling for days. I get it in all different ways. Yeah, man. None of my patient. We feel like we on a vacation.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, now it's by the stove. Big inside this case is one. Do me dirty, I'ma find you, lay your out on the floor. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone, I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone, he said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming from my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on the data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
They call him podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code.
I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See flying break night, this break night. My wrist watch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hitting them. They hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh!
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code.
I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the jewels, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind.
Handle your business, handle your business.
Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, match with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Oh!
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke code. They call him podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop, whole game in the chokehold. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax.
Relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. What?
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop, whole game in the chokehold.
Yo. You want Gruden? Oh, do I want Gruden?
Huh?
For what?
But the thing is that we
Make
can't.
her a little bit, but about it.
Huh.
do want it. Yeah. Oh, you already played though.
Yeah, so what we could do is, if you wanted to, at the end of the season, we just send it to them. If it's a pick, it's not going to matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Gruden is, I either got to release him and resign him, because I can't afford to sign him. Because he absolutely eats, like, I lost $7 mil this week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
My staff cost me $2.9 million. So, like, fix yourself.
Damn, that costs. How much is Ron Rivera costing me right now? Let me check this out.
What?
I said, how much is Ron Rivera costing me right now? Oh yeah, but you can take care of that with like your other funds though, right?
What do you mean?
It doesn't have to be like on your cap space. You know, if you're like a financial mogul, you start off with like an extra like 50 million or some shit.
Yeah, I figured it out. Like how to put those shots and otherwise, I make it really sometime on screen. Because it's going to go from like 10 mil to 3 mil.
I want him though.
I obviously don't want to do it this time because I advertise. Defeats the purpose and then working someone at the moment. So I guess I'll try to. Let's go like. We could do at the end of the year if you want.
At the end of the, yeah, oh yeah, I could do that in the year. That's...
Because that way I can still, I'd receive the pick anyway, and then I can at least finish out this year with them and try to make a playoff run without learning any offense. Because I can use the preseason to really learn my new offense better. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
So what? Like, do you want like Ron Rivera or?
I don't know. I have to check. Actually, that's a good idea. How am I gonna be able to see your pick?
What do you mean? What Ron Rivera has?
Does he run 3-4 or 4-3?
He runs 4-3. 4. I mean, but like the scheme. Oh, like the playbook? Yeah. The playbook is a multiple 3-4 scheme.
Oh, so it is 3-4.
No. I'm tripping. I'm bugging. I'm a little dyslexic right now. It's a multiple 4-3 scheme. There you go. And it's got 5-2.
Carolina won't be bad though because I'm not mentioning you know what I mean? Stuff like that. They still have a few players.
Yeah, you still got that. You got that pistol. You got a lot of pistol formations.
I use mostly all gun formations with
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of like single back stuff I like in there, and I was playing with it on head to head.
Yeah, I'd have to start with because I know that way once you get in the food, it's gonna be mid-touches.
How do you like look at their like playbooks or whatever? Like, can you determine the playbooks before you like sign them or?
Not really. Like, they'll tell you it tells you. Alright, so if it's an active coach who leads the team, they'll have that team.
Yeah. I know, like bowls, but I'm talking about like the random ones.
You kind of just gotta guess. It tells you the defensive formation, but offensive, and then you kind of stuck with it. That's why
Like, can you just like keep hiring and firing until you know what I mean, find the right coach that you like? You know what I mean?
I think we have a rule on it somewhere, honestly.
I mean, it should be like a interview cage where it's like, all right, what are you running?
Because you're signing them before you even know it.
Exactly. Yeah. You're like blindly signing somebody without having like an interview, without having any type of game plan. Like, all right, what are you gonna come in here and do? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's more realistic, I would say. Essentially, it's going for more realistic shit. Yeah, before you sign them and come on to the squad, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a all running playbook, you know, what if somebody had like a run a heavy playbook and you have like all wide receivers with no running back? Then you're kind of fucked.
The second I trade away, trade to go get Mitchell, but he gets hurt in the first I was pissed.
Well, fucking Bell is still hurt, so can't nobody be more pissed than me.
Yeah. If I lost Eric Campbell, though, I'd be about that.
Yeah, 98 overall.
Nah, he's like 78, but he's got.
No, I mean, that's what Bell is. It's like Keekly getting hurt. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, and I used him so much more than I think he does. Like Eric Campbell, even though he's a rookie, he's not that.
So both of y'all played? Yeah. Oh no. Buccaneers then. Is he still on? I saw he was in the party. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll take Gruden, definitely.
Well, I'll hit you up in the
Alright, like, does it have to be this year's first? Could it be like next year's first?
No, I'd rather do it next year's first.
Alright, bet.
Because I can't, since I'm so negative in fun, when I sign someone like a top pick for bonus, it's going to be huge. So that's more funds I do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I kept the top three, I just had 4 picks in the top 8. If I were to keep those, like, I'd be negative so much. I'd be fighting.
Or I can even do the year after that if you really want to, like, clear some space, clear. Yeah, alright.
Like, I want to keep a first or 2, but I don't need to keep 5.
God damn, you do have so many firsts.
No, I don't. I traded 2 of them away from the list that so I got the Ravens second, but the sake of 3 of these. That's why I ended up trading it was my first for Ravens second and some stuff in the February.
Yeah.
They're gonna actually run productive stuff and just audibling Let's try we work on this. We have a bye week. Wow, I really think after the bye, what makes you go? I got it.
Yeah, I got Texans, Falcons, Colts, Saints. I'm gonna buy this week. Money back.
I don't want to start going through these playbooks yet because I don't even know what playbooks are. I'd rather find out and look at the team's playbook we know what.
Yeah, I'm about to just start using Gruden's playbook in all my other leagues. they start using that head-to-head, and because it's got a lot of the same stuff that Carolina has.
That's why I think. Oh, I should look at Carolina. That way I can
Like for real, like it does. I just like the crossing patterns more.
Yeah.
Some is like unique. Some are like higher, lower. So I looked and I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then like the only like formation that it doesn't have, that Carolina has, is like the pistol. Yeah. Then you have weak, you have strong, and then you have like the slot pistol, some shit like that. 2 receivers on one side.
I got really comfortable focusing the playbook, and that's why I really take that. I just can't.
Yeah.
If that causes me to lose my job and never be able to sign someone. No. Don't get paid. Tell Raska that I'll send you a trade right now, Raska. Tonight I can't. 7 games
Do I?
I'm trying to get my stuff, and I don't know how Seven times 15.
Oh shit.
Is it $20 a game all year? That's why. God, I've been working for cheaper than I thought I would. No wonder why my check is like, he said $15 a game because all I do is just stand there, like, blow my whistle, throw a flag. You know, rough flag football. It's not that
Yeah.
Just spot my ball. And it was $15 a game. No, for like an hour and a half at max.
You want a controller? Doing controllers, man. I'm just waiting on decals for this Cowboys controller. Huh?
I'd rather value my damn controller. I only have one controller.
I mean, half of this shit is like materials, cause a fucking new controller is like $50. Then like paint, like $10. And then decals like another $10.
That one that you just did, I don't know what one it is.
The LSU?
Yeah. That shit looks cool.
Yeah, I just did that one.
Come on, actually, no, my money's going towards food. You literally just take my money. I've killed her 2 games.
Damn.
I don't any except for which is like not really definitely.
Yeah, I mean, holidays is coming up. People gonna be like, "Oh, I want to get this. I want to get you a birthday present. That's kind of cool, out of the ordinary." You don't really see too many. Cause like I was even looking on eBay for like custom controllers and shit.
I was gonna get like one, but they just Xanax said he wants a Ravens controller.
Xanax said he wants a Ravens one. I got somebody else that wants a Ravens one too.
Damn, that ASU was dope as hell.
I fucking love that shit. That shit is. That shit is.
Look at it, and I'm like, damn, bro, I really want one.
I'm about to send that shit off for real. And the Bills in this league is about to get that one. So I'm about to send that one to him. The Bills, I think Trevor or something. She's got that Bills picture. Well, with everything is $130 plus shipping. That's because it's $80 for materials and $50 for labor. Alright, let me know, and I'm about to go check out this decal company too, so I can create more shit than just like one. Cause I think somebody wants like a backwoods one. It's like, you know, like the tobacco company, backwoods. So let's see if I can. Huh?
What's the easy way to make money if you know what the fuck you do?
Yeah, like, and like I did, yeah, like I did a couple of my own first, like took them apart. The LED one was like my first one. That shit took me like 6 hours because I was just learning shit. I was just, my girlfriend was mad as fuck at me. She was like, I burnt myself and all some other shit. I didn't know that. But yeah, it's front and back, full controller.
Yeah, I got that looking at that.
He said that shit gonna make me want to be like, fuck you, I'm buying this controller. He's out to eat grilled cheese. Grilled cheese and noodles, man. That was a college diet.
All I had today was peanut butter and bread, and that's all we have. What number?
He said peanut butter and bread.
And then we have cheese. That's one thing that was guys in the
Wisconsin!
That's literally it, man. It's just cheese and beer, dude. Like, we got a town of 2,000 people that's literally named after something. Meat, loaf, bottle cow, that shit came from the small ass town. He's not a 70-year-old. He's a 50. You think 78 is enough to play band?
What?
I think 78 is enough. 76 is enough to play
And
in a 4-3.
76. What's his? What? Yeah, it is kind of slow. But if he has like a high block shed, but like your block shed's gotta be like 85, 86, 87.
It's at Oliver, so he has 92 strength, 86 block shed, 87 tackle, 89 XL. He might be able to catch up. 89
Yeah, no.
XL.
Yeah, I mean, for like speed, it's just really like, I mean, for like ends, it's really like getting off the block and getting right there. Because if you're not there in that 1 second, somebody's already passed you.
No, Roscoe. Oliver would go replace Washington.
Huh?
Roscoe thought I was starting Oliver.
I'm looking at Gruden right now. He running a 4-3 defense.
Yeah. I just have so many big guys in there that
Oh, y'all got the 4-4.
Yeah, no, when if I trade that guy, I was just going to maybe move to him. Because if I can get Oliver today, and this guy one more person.
Yeah, I mean, as far as defense, we got the same defense though.
Yeah.
It's just you have a 4-4 and I have 5-2.
Because like I'd rather have like a 3-4 defense.
Yeah.
That doesn't fit my personality. Single back, you got a spot. You got everything. You're not going to make it. What
yeah, it's just like it's just a different one.
Oh damn, QB run.
Oh yeah, you can. It's like the ace slot single back, but like in gun.
It's like in gun. Like where's the motion in the they're on a lot of unfitted gear. Ace slot.
Yeah. I've been using that a little bit.
So do you run gun plays or do you run like? No, I mean, what do you run? Not
like out of. I mean, I do single back. I run a lot of. I run like gun tights, gun bunch, single back ace bunch. I do a lot of trip shotguns plays.
Fade green vertical. Damn, that just sounds I'm on that fade green vertical.
We just going into practice, like practicing with the playbook, and then let me freaking go back to Carolina and play out the rest of the year.
Must look like I'm so familiar with that one. I want to.
Yeah.
Really kills me like that. What like money? Damn. This is really unique. I don't know. I just come up on
No, it's a 4-3.
Yeah, I do practice. Yeah, I'm practicing a possible new play.
Yeah, we got the money over here for him. Yeah, then you can either send me like a trade for, you know, I mean, one of your lowest players for like my first. Yeah. Then he'll just be cut, you know what I mean?
I like that. Like, I have like, if I had to, I could outnumber you. I'd say I have like 5 formations. Yeah, 5 formations I go through on the regular. But in each formation I have like. Oh damn, that would be pissed. I want to start some of these QBs. I don't know how
Yeah. I do like to keep it like. I haven't really did this much this year, but I know last year like it was good like on the 2-yard line. That fucking QB power.
especially if you have Cam.
Yeah. But you know, Cam is he's 30 years old, so we're trying to keep him out of harm's way a lot.
Yeah. Mahomes is like my biggest. Because I really feel like I don't know if he's upgraded 1 overall.
Damn.
Oh god, this play. Man, if I had a fast receiver, I could design something in the agency just to run QB.
Yeah, I think I'm actually looking for QB for real. I might draft a late QB in the draft.
Considering that's a guy like Tua, oh my god, Bradley Roby got 2 picks. Because the nice thing about when you're in the QB power, they really love the box. And if they don't, like it's easy. And then when they love the box, you can step past that. I feel like I could work with the Panthers, but I'd like to see whatever.
Yeah, like what's the limit on hiring and firing? Was it like 2-3 times?
No. Well, the first I don't think it'd be
Cause I do like 3 hires and hire and fires. Then if I ain't like that, those 3, like fuck, let me just go Carolina because I know what it has. Or go back with one of the other couple. Like yeah, I'm definitely looking for a QB because I don't even have a backup QB really. My backup QB is Hackenberg.
What if he was taking running back? Because he has 85 speed, he's going to get going. At that point, I feel like if I run that in this field, and they come out and make a 3-4 defense, and I spread it out, they're going to be stop the run. They got the cover back there. They're going to swim on that one motion where they're going to try to really have that one try on this formation, and he absolutely killed him, and then he's kicking him. I think last game, just on QB scrambles, Mahomes had like 80 yards. Because he never spied him, but he dropped back in coverage so much that I just took like 10 yards at a time.
Oh yeah, this one I've seen that I like too. The wing slot, single back wing slot. In Oakland's playbook. You also got that single back bunch.
Yeah, that's
All right. With a couple of different plays in it that I see, but also still have my staples in it. Wide trips. All right. I also have wing tight and wing pair.
I feel like a bubble screen should have been at the top.
Yeah, I still have slot flex from the I formation. I have tight and wing. Then strong, y'all have off. I like that play.
Oh, Geno Smith is going to be money.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get Gruden for real.
If you add some more picks, we could get it done soon.
I mean, but you already played your game, so we really couldn't get it done.
I mean, I trust that you give me I'll hit you up in the DM, maybe. God, wait, would I need it? It shouldn't matter if we're on a buy now. Because it's fine. Because I feel like they added a few, talked about it in the offseason, and just all stuff at one pick. It has the potential to add more picks. Because I feel like you don't really need picks if you want to win now. And I really don't have anybody signed, so I have to pick.
Yeah, I just like sign my guys for real. It's like very few positions I'm looking for real. So like D-line, maybe like a safety. My line is pretty much set. Receivers are pretty much set. Running back is set. You know what I mean? Because I got Bell, so I'm not really trying to add any other running back. And I got Yeldon signed too.
We're gonna practice goal line shit.
Then
Yeah, you use goal line first play I got rid of. Oh my god, this should be audible, brother. Man, lost for a first next year, bro. You know how it is.
yeah, you got levels out. I like that play.
You won't have to even pay for him until next year. If you're getting a free player until next year. And
Cool.
it's going to make an impact on your team right now. If I give you Rockland for a first one. And you're good enough for your first, it's going to be pretty high. You can just block it. I know, I do too. Like, honestly, haven't been using it a ton yet because I'm just starting to look at it, but there's some that was a line up, horrible formation. So actually, I think we do a flat out QB swap, or a coach swap, because I just take care of that. And then if I need to, I change it or not.
Alright. Could we do that now then? If we just kind of like.
I'm just saying I'm not doing it on stream with 3 people out. Someone's going to do that.
Nah, if it's already like a trade, nobody can fucking do that shit.
I thought that was
Well, I mean, cause yeah, it's like we're trading. So you can't, like, you know what I mean? Like if I was trading you a player, and then but we had to like cut them to trade them.
Nah, because that's what the exact thing we're talking about. No, I know you're not doing
You just want to set up a time like fucking late night to do that shit real quick.
I did. I sent it for the first draft. So it's in your. Whenever I sent it, it's mine. Yeah, I don't know your motion class.
So what? This Gruden for Ron Rivera?
And a first.
Yeah.
Future first, next year first.
Yeah.
So I'll report that on my tab. Alright, I'll resend it real quick and then you finish this. You got off? Oh, that's because you haven't played yet. Once you play, that's enough. Roster. And we're gonna try it out a bit. Probably. That's kind of stupid, bro. It's still up. It's just up once you play, bro. I should rock with that play. Who are you? Well, John Gruden was on the block. You already know what's on the block. We've been talking to you today. I'm trying to find you the DM, but you know,
Who, me?
Yeah, because I'll let you know time. Yeah, whenever thinking about it.
I'll find you real quick.
I got you.
You probably own my shit already. So I scroll down.
At our school, we're doing an active shooter drill tomorrow, and basically, they're gonna send an announcement on where a shooter is, and we have like this Alex protocol we so basically, like, I'm assuming they're gonna bring someone through the school and let us film, and basically, I don't know, they're basically gonna reenact the school, which is
I know, yeah, that, I mean, practice makes perfect.
yeah.
It's like a fire drill. It's fucking weird as shit. You gotta stay outside for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so basically it's gonna happen when I'm in gym, so basically either we're in the weight room and we just run out the fucking doors right at the exit, or we probably hide somewhere. But it's just like they want us to actually like attack the person, so
They want you to attack the person?
like hit the like they're gonna walk around with someone that has a knife.
Yeah. What? Do you want to like hit him with the Nerf ball or something? Like hit him with like a, you know what I mean? Like hit him with what?
Yeah, just like anything that's in your place. So if we were in, because I had AP Chem today, and we had a fire zone, so we'd probably fucking burn the guy. But like, otherwise, if you're sitting in gym, a football, basketball, chuck something out, you know what I mean? Chuck the crap out.
But then what if he would shoot you? You know what I mean?
You were gonna get shot either way, though. It didn't matter if he was gonna.
I mean,
no, he is gonna.
you could throw a ball at him and aggravate him and shoot you, or you know what I mean. You could like hide in the bathroom and not get shot. You know what I mean?
You could be known as a hero who died, or the guy that just got killed. So, what the hell? Like, obviously, you don't want to look after him. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Hey, fucking hit him with a fucking baseball to get shot.
Throw the ball out of him, he's just fucking ready shooting.
I mean, that's kind of like the David and Goliath story, kind of like hit him with something and like if it hits him in the eye or something like that, or fucking temple, and fucking like kills him or some shit.
Did you see my message on Discord or not? Just fucking
Yeah, hold up. I just saw it.
I don't know what you're doing at that around then, but I can stay up past that.
Yeah. That should be fine. I just put it in like a little back room, whatever. You know what I mean, we do it real quick and then that'll be that.
I'll talk to Kaylin too to see if I even have to stream this shit because it's a lot easier. Or like if someone can snipe us out.
Yeah, or oh yeah, I fucking love this playbook.
I know I do too. I'm gonna miss it at first, but the more I get used to Carolina, I'll be
yeah.
I can easily start doing,
You've been lighting shit up too.
I know, I've been cooking with that offense. That's why, like, you look at the game, my offense is literally what wins me the game. Changing my offense could really fucking kill me nowadays. I feel like Carolina isn't a horrible switch. So it's like, it's that middle ground.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of same stuff. It's got like a little bit different stuff though, but that's for every playbook. Like instead of a lot of guns, you have more pistol and.
I never used a single back like formation that you're talking about. I used single back 5 on the Raiders and that's it. I don't even know what it's called. It's the ace one, I think. And then there's one after that that has run shot.
Single back ace is the 2 wide receivers set, 2 tight end set.
It's in the playbook. I remember by the number, not really. But like, it might be wing. Oh, it is wing. Yeah, the same color.
Oh yeah, wing tight and wing pair. Yeah, that's what I was like. Wing tight, wing pair. We got the same in there too.
Yeah, bunch of days, so I can actually. Yeah, I still. Ooh, yeah. I could work it. I still.
Yeah, that's it's a lot of the same formation, so it's not really that big of a switch.
It's not a horrible switch. It's just figuring out where some of your plays that you like.
Yeah.
You don't have as many downfield plays either, like double moves and shit. That's the only way I got Paris. Oh, you got a few actually.
Yeah, well, just the way to like look at them is you just go to like concept and look at like passing, look at the little double move scat, that shit. Texas level smash.
Oh shit, that did beat.
Then it's like double moves right there. Yeah, like we got, I know we got like PA draw shot in Carolina. I think we got a PA boot X shot.
Yeah, you got the one I started running last week, and it was literally money. It's a fade draw, fake handoff, and then it's just a fucking bomb to another guy. It's like pump fake draw, and then it's just a deep ball that's damn near always open. And I was like, oh, when I ran it the one time, everybody bit on the run because I was running so many draws. And this play, I mean, it was walking fucking. The computer's not really fighting on it at all. There it is, man. It's open. Oh, we got it.
Yeah, so I kind of like this switch. I think it's gonna be good for both of us.
Yeah. But I can try to use something earlier. And I have big games coming up, but I have a bye week, so I'm gonna make sure I get my live a lot in my bye.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on my bye week now, so.
Yeah, see, and I got a bye week next week, and I'm back right there at the gym, so I mean, free time I have. And I have off school Thursday and Friday, so it's possible.
Hell yeah, but yeah, I'm about to get off of here, go send this controller and shit. Alright, man. So yeah, that time works.
I may or may not be attached, just on how the game goes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't work tonight, so just like DM me before you get on. Alright, man. Talk to you later.